box filled with.
Box of issues.
Welcome back to Box of Issues.
I didn't know why you fucking do that.
You just joined me for that for no reason.
Yes.
Alright, welcome back to Box of Issues. Welcome back to hopefully,
No, the final episode.
unless there's like 18 more chapters to this.
No. No way. No way.
What if this is like a pre-release for a game, like a visual novel about a fucking like collapsed world? That would be the coolest shit ever.
They're adding, well, they did that with Doki Doki, where they're gonna add more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was supposed to release in like 2021 though, supposedly.
There's Doki Doki Plus.
Anyway, what do you know, Jack? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling?
I'm better, but I'll manage.
I'm sure a fun date with Allie will cheer you up. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. The most reliable of all 5.
Brothers! Brother!
How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you.
Sounds like a plan, cat.
Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach.
Guess that's where I'm headed.
Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. Dude.
I waved to Cat as I went on my way. Just as Cat said, Allie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Allie.
Jack. It's always nice to see you.
The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night is like day and night. I guess we do have to worry about the camera, but still, it takes some time to get used to.
I know it's going to be tough to top your precious dates with all the other girls, but I think I've got a shot.
I'm looking forward to it, Allie.
You better be. I've been saving the best for last.
She reached for my hand.
Walk with me?
I reached for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other, quote unquote. So what will you be doing when the show's over?
First thing I'm going to do is say hey to my family again and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure they've gone sick with worrying in the weeks since I've been gone.
I wonder what they are thinking right now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Cat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Allie doesn't have that luxury.
At least Allie knows that her name wasn't the fucking password for the...
Oh.
Spoilers for the last couple episodes, by the way.
What the no, they have no right to be here if they haven't watched last episode.
Dude. YouTube's a crazy... YouTube is like the Wild West of media.
Like, so people, final episode, it'll get like, recommended to everybody.
Legitimately. The finale in every single one, like all of our monster stuff, has gotten more views than the rest of the series.
If we put finale on it.
Yes.
My god.
Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on.
She pulled me along, all along, by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come to the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous.
You're going to love it.
I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No, she staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames!
What the fuck?
The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take a step forward to the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at loss for words. and in front of all those players with her walking away from the thing. Somehow I just know it was her.
Sorry, Ellie, Jack. There's been a small change in plans. I'm sure you can tell that we've hit a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend...
I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body.
Oh! Oh my god. You can't attack her, right?
What would I do in this moment?
I'd kick the shit out of her.
Fuck it! Does it... As soon as I took one step forwards, I could feel a hand pulling me back. It's Allie. One look from her says everything. You can't do this. And she's right. I can't afford to put everyone in danger. I hold myself back from giving away what is playing with me with all the strength I had. And calm down. Pat might be able to choose my face and see that.
Sounds fine to me, Ken. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about it. How about we go somewhere else then?
She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile at this at me? Of course, Allie. Oh, what a bitch!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh god! For the rest of the day, Allie, I put the performance of a lifetime.
Oh my god!
Though our faces were all smiling after we knew now more than ever that we were trapped in the cat's macabre puppet show. The cat loved to make us dance. Oh, she must have known we were trying to escape. But how? Did we make a mistake? Did Ford give us away? Should we have ever trusted him in the first place? How can I trust now? Time is ticking. The end of the show leads closer and closer.
Dude,
it's time.
You were like a surveillance bot. They have everything on you. I reckon that's it.
It's time. I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance started with a hangar. No, but you tried to make a break for it. You. As in you. And robots don't dream. Or they dream of electronic shit.
But, well, not in normal people, like, things, but you don't know what kind of shit they've been making up. Listen, dude, they have the ability to go into people's minds and erase certain parts of their memory.
I'd be more believable if you were a cyborg, and then that you have an implant that tracks them.
But what if it was like, you are an AI, or you were made by them in some way?
We'll
Maybe
see.
if you're even like a sleeper agent or something.
Yeah, that. Okay. No, I'd never make it, and the others would suffer from my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good.
You don't look so good, Jack.
Oh god! I've been better, Cat. Hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today.
You really aren't much for acting, are you, Jack? Look, I already knew about you and your plan to escape.
My blood ran cold.
You know, take the plane and fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out.
I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice didn't come out. It was all I could stand wide-eyed.
I know you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night, all of you work together to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the fucking manager of the show. I'm the reason why you got this far.
What do you mean?
Just follow me. To save all of us this time. Wait.
We walked to the locked room near the room. We took out her master key and scattered around.
You never really thought a bunny could take this key from you, though.
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. You open the door. The others are inside looking at surprised eyes.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Ken. How about two? First, your inside man was never full, it was me. I mean, come on. He wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance to escape this island because of me. Newsflash, Ellie. Those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank? One and only.
Ali was at a loss for words, and I was no different.
What do you want, Ken? Honestly, the same thing as you guys.
Judas, don't trust her.
I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. What? Do I have something on my face? Or was it the fact that I shot you on a beach that one time?
In the back! In the back! You know, where people get hurt when they're fucking, you know,
bleeding and dying. As you sit there with a smug face next to your FUCKING FATHER!
It's called, I don't know, betrayal? Hell no, we can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you.
Even 5 girls isn't enough?
And then you betrayed me. And shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back.
Is that true, Cat? I'm ashamed to say it is. But I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with gaming. If it doesn't matter if you share the same blood. You'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Jack. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Because there was someone I needed to save. And I know I must look like a villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too.
If you're so compassionate, how come you burned up our only way out of here?
You're lucky I did, Jack. If you'd actually flown as planned, we'd all be at the bottom of the ocean right now. What do you mean? It's a cruel trick of Damien's. He knew that there was a chance the people on his show would recover their memories and try to escape. So, he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's the one place anyone trying to escape would go. Wait, who was that?
That was Ali.
Close enough. Exactly. I told you in the past, Ali, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of its land. If you did, you'd be blown up like fireworks.
That alley and I were in that thing, which was a little more than a flying death trap. Send a chill down my spine.
Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me in my escape. Bun bun bun?
She reached her hand towards him for a handshake.
Allies?
Let's discuss first. That leaned against the wall, one of us was debating what to do.
Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'll be the first by her to fall.
You're right. I don't know what the fuck you said, Yui, but you're right.
That said, it's not like we have much time to lose at this point. Even if she'd done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape.
You alright, Ali?
I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. We're still alive. That's what counts.
She's right, you know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something.
You're right. Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I think we'll make chats help, trustworthy or not, we want to stay that way. You have to trust her.
Sure. But I'll be keeping an eye on it. We can't afford to blindly trust anyone who says they can help. Apart from all of us. Alright, Cat. If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over again? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is just one of the hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen if you raise up.
It's some 1984 shit, man.
You're monsters. You know that, right? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to live, Ellie.
Whoa. Fuck.
Continue. Before we air each show, we test them initially and test audiences to see if the kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate, and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated the best. You can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audience. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show, as they'd remember previous versions and the influence of their options. There was no way to test multiple versions of the show without losing the feeling that lives lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody. Our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show, where each was as if the first time for all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing for the past 2 years.
There's a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but not that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats. Well, I was genuinely afraid for my life.
She is way too happy.
Yeah,
about
Tara
this.
It's sickening. We were silent for a while.
You've been testing the show this long? When's the real thing? There is no real thing. This is the only version. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien was willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know, Damien, and I've said that would let you and your chosen partner go if they achieve good enough ratings, but
It's a lie, isn't it?
yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try to help you guys. But, I've been too scared to risk it all, but I have nothing left to lose tonight. But you said you...
You extend her hand to me for a handshake.
allies? At least till we're out of them?
I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now.
That's true. And my word could count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person who needs you. Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal.
I'll shook Cat's hand.
Scarlet, are you sure you don't want to... Cat, are you sure you don't... I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore. We don't have any time to waste. If you say so.
Question mark? Anyway.
Anyway. The only time we can escape is in the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off the island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run at the show. Are there any options?
Are there no other planes on the island? A boat will be far slower.
Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellites. It's the reason why your people can't find us now. Second, if anything bigger than a human tries to get in or outside of the barrier, you'll get fried, unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off the island is that we have a signal of the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff of the island who will have to watch out for them.
That still leaves the question how we will deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us.
Actually, it might not be so hard.
One!
You see, I've been training him. I've got a plan that might just work. Though, I have to admit, it's a little crazy.
Genocide mode is a thing.
I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out.
You explain your plan to us with a new sense of confidence that could inspire anyone to believe.
Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we just have to wait the amount of time we need. This just might work, you. You're a mad genius. It's crazier than anything I've imagined. And crazy enough to work.
Let's get to work.
Wait. Were we even listening to the same plan?
Those went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet's plan. The cat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet.
Why did the music stop? What's up?
I want to trust you, Cat. I really do. But you're up to something, aren't you? Just like every other time I trusted you.
I can't blame you for feeling that way. And I can't take back what I've done before. The only thing I can say is to try to make you trust me. That we both have people we care about, Jack. And if I do escape, then the person I care about will go down with me. If I don't escape, sorry. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met and you never will. Somebody innocent.
It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat, and more, and yet... somehow, I think she's telling the truth.
Honestly, it doesn't matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Violet's plan either way.
I'll trust you, Cat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier.
Don't be. I literally shot you.
Yeah, you bitch! That hurt!
I think that earns you the right to be angry and more, no?
Well, I've gotten to know you over these past years. Not for more than a couple of weeks straight, but I got to know you.
So does that mean the first time that we got that flashback of her shooting us was 2 years ago?
Maybe. And I think you're rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face.
Hey, we skipped the part where, to the part where you compliment me?
And you're a bitch, and you know, you lie to me all the time. But you got big boobies, so...
Yeah, that's the only compliment.
I forgive you. You're also incredibly fast, keep secrets from everybody, and you drink a lot.
You finished?
But I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me, made me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure that I never lost hope. I know that was never part of your job. You didn't have to do that. But you did. Over. And over. It must have been so tiring to do that. Over and over. All well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why we're doing all this, but I believe you do care about helping people.
I'm flattered.
And you got some massive honka-donka-badonka-donks.
But you've got me wrong.
What do you mean?
Everything I've ever done for you, the others, has been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though, I appreciate the compliment.
Like before, I couldn't tell if she was a tell the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after. Spent the rest of the night helping the others with the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. As if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it.
You just put your hand in your mouth.
It's somehow, and I'm closer than I've ever been.
Look, I got a tip of my tongue.
Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff and said, "I thank you for all your hard work for her." As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be clean for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. Well, staff prepared the party grounds during the day, which was hard at work making sure other parts fit in well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite for them. I'm pretty sure half the staff were playing games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. I have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. The plan has really come together. Kara and Scarlett joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Kara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. And Sarah found them one by one. Sprout turned on the charm and made sure that they came with her to the party. Then it was time for Scarlett to switch her to her other mission. Alex took over. Though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying on the right side. Everybody's here?
Everybody's here. You bet. You should have seen the other ones that tried to run. What the fuck?
Yeah, one caught them. They were never seen again.
You didn't want to know what he did with them. I made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eating. She drugged the fucking food.
As they should have. It is fine food.
Looks like this is all going according to plan.
Yes.
I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to ahead and get the fun part.
Scarlett pulled the remote from her pocket and pressed a button on it. Pocket. A few seconds later, we've established the pocket.
Yeah, but it's not a pocket.
It is a pocket. Fireworks were shooting into the sky above the party grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder.
And with that, the plan is going smoothly as can be. They're all dying. Great job, team. We owe you one, Yui. Right back at you, Aare.
We cheered as fireworks after fireworks lit up the night sky.
Whoa, a firework's supposed to be this bright?
Come to think of it, These fireworks are practically blinding.
I have to say, I did a pretty good job with all these fireworks. Though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close.
Let's worry about that later. The fireworks were the signal to those trying to escape, but there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night.
I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. How about instead, we just dance the night away?
You know what? That sounds great. That sounds lovely. Let's do it.
Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Don't be like that, Tara. It'd be good for us to blow off some steam. I like steam. I don't want to blow it up. Dancing sounds like exercise. And exercise is...
Allie picked her over her shoulder.
And away we go! Come on, come on.
Strahd grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others was probably close behind me.
They sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change.
Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do though. I like to think that one day we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had, out of the nights I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow. And now we'll find out if there is tomorrow for us.
Holy shit. This is really like coming to a point.
Give me the ending! We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, it had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat is coming.
It's later than usual. You think they're onto us? No, it'll just be a little longer. It's cold.
There's no point worrying at this point. If they're onto us now, they're already dead.
All we can do is wait.
We waited for an hour, more, then another, then another. We were losing hope. I guess
It's here.
I pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge. Despite how far it was, it must be massive from up close.
Alright. It's only going to be a few minutes away before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion.
Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches to the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, we'll sound the alarm, and our chance of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, that's how I got caught last time. We made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. I turned off the light, then jumped on the bed and pretended to be asleep. A few minutes later, I heard the sound of somebody opening the door. It must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps. A door would open. More footsteps. A short pause. Footsteps again. A door would close. Repeat. Over and over. Closer and closer. Till I got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Fuck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Footsteps. A second later, the door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. The one goes with me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on. She could do better. Breathe. Breathe in.
Hey, something's wrong.
Feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me, step by step.
What's that?
Breathing. I think it's everything I have not to move. Everything over my body screams to
It's
run.
the fucking bunny. It's fucking Bun.
This is it. They're on to me. I can't help but ball up the fist of my hand.
Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out.
Sounds good to me. I heard them walk further away from me than outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathe out like never before.
I thought they were gonna scream and like Bun was attacking them or
Yeah.
some shit.
On to the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. That wasn't so difficult, wasn't it?
Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Terra? I'll go check on her.
As if launching, Tara came running down the stairs.
I'm good, don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep.
Oh my god. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either.
Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now there's going to be the upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can all make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we have just the thing for that.
Tried to see if Scarlet can know.
We handmade ghillie suits. What's that?
We made a bioweapon. Oh, there's gunshots outside.
What the fuck is going on down the park? Well, we went through all of the trouble of preparing such a big party for all the staff.
It would be a shame if we didn't give another extra to chew on, though.
Like a bullet.
You
didn't.
Oh, she did. It was like an absurd scene from an art house movie gone mad.
Oh. Brain.
Bananas! Ugh! Brains! That's right.
Brains and bananas.
Grr, grr.
Brains. Accounting. Should've.
Hundreds of zombies loaded the field.
You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did.
Now that I think about it, can we just have put a sleeping engine or something like that?
Where's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them and get on the boat, right? Don't worry about it. I've got a fair share of experience in taking down zombies.
The gat!
I was just slowly pulls Gatling gun from behind herself.
Like Terminator style, like.
Something about that. It rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, it's just like Scarlet, instead of a Terminator, like jumps onto the helicopter, like, I'm going to borrow this. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way.
We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There were just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much you enjoyed yourself bringing them down is more concerning. I'll worry about that when we get off this island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Wow, it's huge. Let's not waste any time.
Let's not waste any time.
We rushed onto the ship and ran straight for the captain's safe.
You guys wait here. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with, and I need to fix it. What? If I know my father, he'll do just, he'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what sort, Jack. Come with me in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are.
Lead the way. I just sauce. It was pitch black inside. Cat had to shine a light to see anything.
Strange. Where are they? Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Found it. Chalk it up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now.
Cat got put in the engine.
Watch my back. We don't know if we're in the clear, but it's gonna take a minute.
Got it. Turn around and kept the lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything there. Since when were you a mechanic?
Honestly, since my first failed escape. I had to teach myself. There wasn't exactly trade schools in this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anyone escape this island.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Cat. I get it now. Why you did what you had to do.
You talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for both of us. Jeez. We can talk more later if you'd like. In the meantime, the food is fixed.
Nice!
Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here.
We ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine of the boat. We were good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move.
Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out there!
It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it.
No. You don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it.
Move the trap.
Thank you. You really saved us all. You did it! We wouldn't be able to get to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank you. I actually should apologize that I didn't do this sooner. I fucking knew it.
Cat turned white as a sheet when he heard the voice that was all too familiar.
No. Damn it. Damien.
Ding ding ding. I guess you learned at least something at school, Cat. Not enough, clearly, but hey, it's something. Let's get a win the participation ribbon somewhere.
You knew what I was planning.
Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud of the show you have given us for the last 2 years.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Saucy Jack and those other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know. After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who was.
You're a monster.
Glad we won't get nowhere, Kit Kat.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat. There's nothing you can do to stop us now. We're getting out of here.
The island isn't real. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The earth started to shake, even though we were on the boat. I could tell the island was rumbling. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean, all around the island. It climbed higher and higher, but it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher, but the only daylight we could see was just from the circle above us. We were trapped. How about we play a game for once? Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the wall. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him and looked like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the battery. One push of this, and you're free to go. It'll be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all our security. But this switch is only going to work if you have 2 people's hand against with producer level clearance. Sure, you got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine. He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. Though, don't let that stop you from trying. The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. We've got no choice but to go back.
Hello? He's got a gun. Could take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. That's why we need it in schools.
Stop, Tara.
We've got no choice though. Though, I probably could just use my fucking minigun. If we were here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we've got to head back to the beach. Just send Bun out.
Let's turn this around. We've got an ass to kick.
No. That's exactly what Damien wants you to do. The turning around part, or the ass kicking, I'll leave that up to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. We'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Jack and I will go flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it.
You are a producer! You are! There's some shit!
Ah, fuck! What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien... I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Jack, are you ready to run?
I won't allow it. There is no way we're letting Jack go back there without us.
You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please. You know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this cat. No. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core. The cat's right.
Although the Damien voice fucked up.
If it's damaging your voice too much, I can try it.
No. Cat didn't waste a moment to reach for my hand. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off both together and back to the mountain as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct as if I had done this before, countless times. I looked back at the birds just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from their faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm gonna make Damien pay for making it simple like this. We went back to running. I followed Cat's lead.
It's earlier than I'd planned, but there's no time left for the present for exposition about your past.
It would be good to know why I'm running with you. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets?
We'll find out if you are together. Though, if you look at your history, I'd say no.
Hey, it's about the first time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant.
Touché. Before you came onto this show, you were a producer, just like me. Yeah! We used to work together. We were partners. In more ways than one. That was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I'd ever known. It sounds awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. They were like nothing different. There was nothing different to compare with. But then I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you onto this island, but meeting you changed me.
It's not like I'd never seen before.
You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be a part of that world one day. And you helped me realize what I need to do to shut this place down. We wanted there to be a world out there at all. For years we worked together to free as many people as we could. For these death trap shows, we'd ship them away to safety, fake their deaths, everything. We did it just for that, for a time. And Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day he got closer and closer to figuring it out, until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us.
I mean, you betrayed me. I can't remember much, but I remember that you and I, we were together. And then you sold me out. right when we were trying to escape? Why?
It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice. And I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore. I don't expect you to. But we need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. You don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'd let us use it that easy. And you trust me enough for that?
Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Cat, the same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. How can I forget that betrayal? Even if she had her reasons. Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we got back to the mansion, Cat made a beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps in the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum.
You're about to see the real reason why the show is on this island.
Cat took out her massive boot and slid into a hidden socket in the wall behind one of her tanks. Click!
I say I didn't warn you.
The same wall spinning to heel, slowly doing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get an elevator instead?
I said the same thing.
As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there.
Come on, we don't have time to waste.
I got nothing to lose. But each step down we got in over. Eventually, I couldn't see my hands in my face. Then, like, blindingly, and applause? Welcome, welcome, you finally made it. Damon's face was plastered over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on the center of the stage. A battleground sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes, and littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damon directly, but we knew he was there from the screen. We wouldn't have a show with you idiots, so I'm glad you actually came back. Aw man, do you ever bring back the others? You're an old one. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far, etc, etc. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed to remember your old haunt just from a few seconds of the video.
No thanks to you, dirtbag.
Is that any way to thank someone who gives you room and board?
You gave Jack a way nicer room than I ever got.
Blame your mom for that one, kid. Anyway, how about you be a deal and explain the game we got going on here?
The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. The problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun. More ammunition that he needs to kill, and more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us.
What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field.
It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons laying around are useless. They were meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back.
Most is better than all of them, at least.
Yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped on the show just enough hope for escape, and then he'll use that to trap you. Real guns are among the fakes. Bullets and flames are trapped on the island. If you're going to make it through this, you can't fall for his game, understand?
Got him picked.
Then let's go, there's no time to waste.
We ran from wall to wall, taking cover with each time.
Do you know how to immediately win a maze?
No. Oh, like, what do you call it? You just stick to one wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go left, because there's like a higher chance that an exit is closer to left than right.
Whenever we had the chance, we took it. It looked like a loading gun, so we could complete it. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. A gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Cat and I were hiding in. What's the matter? You're like two rats in a lab. We fired again. Shrapnel from the wall straight to my arm. Fuck! It was like my arm had been lit on fire.
Jack, are you okay?
I'll live. Don't worry. We need to find a weapon.
and we need to find the switch.
Ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. Dawned on me, he wasn't even trying to hit us. He was trying to make us scared. And it was working. So why?
He's reloading, come on!
We dashed out from behind the wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapons we could find. I managed to pick up two pistols. Cat did the same.
Looks like they're fake too. How are yours?
I took over the first one. On further inspection, it was clear it was no more than a plastic toy. The second one, Cat realized it, the same second item. It was real, with a single bullet loaded.
One in the chamber! Alright, that's good. Let's...
One of the two shots rang out, blowing out a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck! Look when gets a fucking hand cannon.
The budget's got to go somewhere, I guess. Anyway, we've got the gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with the gun, we're no match for him.
Sounds good to me. We ran further through the stadium, opposite the entrance, until we were square in the middle of the stadium, and there it was.
The switch! You'd think they'd have hit it better.
Damien dropped the echo to the arena, and we were given skins of the building. Rats, you found the switch. It's a damn shame. Forgot to mention something about the switch here. It won't do jack shit if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. And I plan on sticking around. But I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy from what I'm about to do.
Cat would literally just
Seen a ghost. Hey, Jack, I've got an offer you can't refuse. And only one of you can claim. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one standing go. We'll forget this ever happened and call it rap and find over that tribe. I'll even let the survival leave the island. I can really guarantee I'm telling the truth, because this is airing live to the world right now. We bow down and get in line because I'm telling the truth, because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a second if I ever went back on it, you know. Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes that offer, I'll just kill both of them. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide. Then, I'm coming for you. Let's finish it off. Ken and I look at each other and mix the four and fear in her face. And there is no doubt that mine married hers.
Jack, I can't imagine what's racing through your head right now. You probably think I'm going to betray you again, right?
I was at a loss for words.
You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me. And honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape here from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane.
What's that?
I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look, I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. The simple reality is, I've known you for so long. One thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot. Me? As good as I am, you can get,
I'm as good as you can get.
I'm as good as you can get on the time. I think I'm a best shot at taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. If you're thinking I'm lying, I get it. And if you don't trust me...
She closed her eyes and pressed her finger against the blade.
And please, just make it quick.
The gun in my hand would move it, felt so heavy. In one hand, I guaranteed I could move it out if you're alive. And the other was trusting that. I trust her whatever she said. And I really believe away from the memories that prove it. Deny them, I lost them. I've got no time. I have to choose. Hi.
Holy shit! I did not expect to actually give you a choice here.
I trust your cat. I held out the gun to her.
You too. After everything I've done.
After everything you've done, yes, I still trust you. I know you've been forced to do some awful things to people that didn't deserve it, but I know there's good in you, and I believe in that good. Take it.
Thank you, Jack.
She took the gun from my hands.
I won't let you down.
Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this.
We decided to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. I couldn't tell if the cat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hit it with the same poker face she always had. We dashed to another Walter club that looked around and repeated. How much time has passed? It feels like we've been looking for him for hours, especially. Though I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As minutes passed by, I could tell the cat was growing more and more impatient. We tended down whenever she looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot our only bullet at any time. Left, right. I glanced around, then looked to her, and back again. Her hands were shaking. Look back, look right. We've only got one shot to make, but break it. Look back the cat. She's checking the corner ahead of us. She looks left, she looks right. She does everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying, not even the possibility. And she looks back at me. Oh no. Raymond's walking closer and closer from behind her, with his gun resting on his shoulder. He can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun off from its resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Something I'm just starting to remember. It's the two of us at the beach. I can see it now. How many hours were we I'm ready for ship, but it wasn't enough. We are on to the security was going to be there any minute. Now only 7 days, our ship ready to start.
That's it then.
I've never heard that ever sounds like this way.
Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that?
She lowered her head and leaned on me. No, we're not giving up just yet.
There's nothing we can do. Yeah. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute.
We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. I grabbed the precious few firearms we had and split them between us.
There's 2 of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention you're a terrible shot.
You're right. Taking them head on would be suicide. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me? I'm just some nobody. But you're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. She was horrified. I would be too if I was in her shoes right now.
No. I won't let you do this, Jack.
You don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy with it, but both of us dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to live it out here. A second chance to see the other side.
I know, but what's the point if it's not with you?
You'll have to find that out yourself. You're almost here. Come on, we're running out of time. Her hands were shaking, as though she was going to drop her gun any second.
I hate you for this, you know?
I know. And I'm sorry. She slowly raised her arms and trained the gun's sights to the
Ugh.
Don't look at that! Don't have that face.
Oh,
Don't make that
on,
face.
dude.
Don't make that face. Don't make that face. And now, we wait. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Don't shoot the face, please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughed through the tears.
I would have still loved you even without you.
Right back at me, Cat. She kissed me for the last time.
I love you, Jack.
I love you too.
Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Just let me take off the safety.
Wait, I didn't sign up for this. Back my favorite sound one last time. I could hear the guards coming around. The almost seconds left. On the bright side, I won't only 10 bucks.
Up there?
She laughed.
I think it's pretty clear who won the bet.
I can see the guards now. I found it. It makes you say, you did it. No. Everything felt so bad and initially so late. The shock must have knocked me out cold. I cupped up blood with my vision flash came around rapidly. As fast as I could from the favorite shot. It was all I could do to press it to my bodies.
It's as you said, Father. Anyone who breaks our law must be punished.
I could just barely make out the face, but God comforts me. You really do take after me. You made your old man very, very proud. Oh, we go to that. Looks like our little hero's got some life left. You know, Jack, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid we have to fire you. No severance. I tried to make a witty comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was cuffed up blood. But you're in luck. A new opportunity's just opened up, and I think he kicked me in the stomach and rolled me over with his foot. It would be the perfect fit. He laughed as he crushed my palm under his foot. You might think I'm softening it, while not turning me outright. He looked down at me, and back at her. Mark my words. You'll both wish I had. Mark my words. You'll both wish I had.
Do whatever you want. I don't care about Jack anymore.
He laughed maniacally. I never did like Jack much anyway. My vision's fading, his words turned to vapor as I feel myself crumple into nothing. The last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. What are you going to do with a perfect face like that? Cat. I love you. Always have, always will. I'm so sorry for what I forced you to do. Even more, so I'm sorry for that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand it. Flashback to reality.
Whoops, there goes gravity.
I've almost reached Cat.
Ready, steady, go.
Stop. I push myself to run faster and faster. Faster than I ever ran in my life. Cat doesn't see him. She sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter. He's preparing to take the shot. Cat starts to turn around, but there's no time. Damien's finger pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? I see the world turn to slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life for Cat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. You can say if I'm the same person I prefer, to love her so much. You can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now. There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. I run past Cat and throw myself in front of her, because I love her. The gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning instead of flame. He fires again and again. Indescribable pain ripping across my body. A shot after shot rips through me. It's not like the movies where someone can stand after being shot over and over. The firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear him below me every sound of my body screaming agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Cat with her gun trim and Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking. But she's biting her lips so hard I can see it clearly. The last thing I see is where the dark takes me with her finger pressing down on the trigger.
Wake up, Jack. Please. Please don't die.
What's happening? Am I alive? I've never heard her sound so desperate.
Please. Just wake up. I can't lose you again. Not again.
It took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Cat was filling me in her arms, with tears streaming down her face.
Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Cat, I coughed up blood.
Save your strength.
Did you get him?
We did.
That's great. The switch.
We should be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either.
Oh no! I looked up at her and felt my heart drop. You've been shot, she laughed.
Yeah. And now that I know how it feels, what it feels like too, I'm even more sorry about shooting you back on the beach.
There was nothing else you could have done, Cat.
That didn't stop me from regretting it every second of the past 2 years. That day I made a promise to myself. It didn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt, how much I would have would have to hurt. I get you off this island alive and well, even if it's the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me.
Slowly, Cat tried to lift me off the ground and onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop! You're gonna get yourself killed!
Then that's exactly what I'm going to do.
She lifted me onto her back and took one step towards the switch.
I told myself, back then,
She stepped forward again, her legs were trembling.
that if you weren't leaving this island, neither would I.
I made her step closer.
Because I love you. You know?
One more step.
I know you don't remember most of our time together.
Her breath was getting rapid. She took several steps, then had to pause for breath.
Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get.
The switch is in sight.
And maybe I fell in love with doesn't exist anymore.
We're so close to it, yet so far.
But I'd like to believe it's still you, Jack. You're still the same Jack I fell in love with.
And we're just steps away from the switch.
That I'm still the one you love.
She laughed bitterly.
It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. And maybe you just
She coughed up blood again.
need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that?
Got it. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. With every inch I drew closer, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder for everything I had. Got it.
My turn. Done.
All of it?
All that's left is to pull the switch. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm going to have to put you down for a second.
No problem. Cat gently rested me on the ground.
Fuck. I can barely stand now.
She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and use it to pick herself upright.
Here we go.
The moment we'd all been waiting for. Oh Christ. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. The cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. It must be the barrier opening.
We did it, Jack. I'm sorry.
What for?
I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move.
It's okay. We had a good run, you know.
I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die here.
Yeah.
I love you, Jack. Always have. You always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together, somewhere far from here.
I guess life's not like the movies.
Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place. A different time. Maybe. Just maybe then, Jack. We...
Cat? Cat? Her eyes are closed. Streaming with tears running down from both her eyes. My vision blurred even more as tears were up in my eyes. We could have met in a different place, a different time. I'm sure our story would have been just so different. I wish we could have met. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my hand around. I looked around and keep looking. Some kind of miracle that could save us both. This is too sad, an ending. I looked to Cat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us, and I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words would come out. I must be dreaming. I must be. The world turned to black. Am I dead? If I keep asking myself that, it's not to be right sooner or later. But somehow I think there's more to come in my soul, and I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you.
Oh, fuck!
No! We're doing this.
Yeah?
Yeah. The first.
I'm here for it. Dude, it's been such a fucking roller coaster.
Bottom of the rankings from the garbage bin.
Back
to the top.
I always liked her, but when that shit came, like, the middle was really difficult to like her. Because she came across as incredibly sadistic.
Yeah. Cat. I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Ow! Fuck! I looked down to my body. I've been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. But I'm alive.
Hey, Jack! You're up!
Hey, Yui. Where are we?
We're on a boat. We're miles from the island by now.
That's a relief. Everyone's okay?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Yui ran off, then came back a few moments later. You had us very, Jack. I'm so glad to see you're alright.
You didn't make it easy to save you either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you.
I'm just thankful we were. It's so good to see you safe and sound again, Jack.
If you died after all we've been through, I'd kill you. But I'm happy that you're here for me to say that to.
You did great, Jack. The Resistance could use somebody like you. Besides, doesn't look like you have a real job anymore, huh?
Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your neck to save Cat and I can never thank you enough.
It's what you would do for us, Jack.
Indeed. We ran after you two just moments after you left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Jack.
Yeah. I know Kat said not to, but hey. I didn't remember that at the time, so it's all good.
We managed to save the brothers' fire too. I couldn't just let them be stranded after all that we've been through together. I'm glad to hear that. There's no way we could have escaped without them. I nervously looked around the room. Is Cat...
Kat's doing well too. She's resting in the next room. She didn't think you wanted to see her.
I see. Thanks for letting me know, you.
I should be thanking you. None of us would have made it off the island if it wasn't for you and Kat.
It's true, despite whatever you may hear Kara say.
I'm just saying, that's a pretty mean right hook.
It's so good to see you all.
I love Cowboy Terror so
Oh,
much.
it's so bad. It's so good
Oh,
though.
I kind of want to bump.
No, you're not bumping up Cowboy Terror.
Dude, Cowboy Terror is like right under Scarlet now.
Dude, you're top. You're fucking.
She's above Ali and Yui.
Oh fuck! I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together.
You bet.
I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I could really use you as a PR person for the Resistance, Jack. You got a thing for speeches. Oh, sorry.
Man, Ali's changed a bit. Wait a minute. If everyone's here and Cat's next door, who's driving the boat?
Everyone looked at Terra.
And that's the series exit for Terabyte.
She ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. Felt like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear. Just friends fooling around.
Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give Jack some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because you have a zombie virus.
They fucking revived you using the zombie virus. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you, everybody, for coming to see me.
Don't mention it. We're all in this together, alright?
See you later, Jack.
Alright. Enough with the cheese. Get out before Saucy Jack turns. I mean, before Jack needs... he needs rest, yeah?
And with that, I was alone.
Oh.
Bananas and brains started. Hey,
I thought they'd never leave.
Scarlet, what's up?
Nothing. I just
She was hiding a syringe behind her back.
need to give you a shot for good luck.
Right. Put my arm out forward. Well, the doctor knows best.
I'm not a doctor.
That's
terrifying.
She injected the good luck into my arm.
Just a tip. If anyone is trusting you with a syringe, don't immediately start it with "I'm not a doctor" and then pressing down the plunger. My life went off the rails back on the island, even before the show.
That's putting it lightly. She laughed.
I know if I stayed there, I would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. If I never would have been able to help people ever again. So thank you again, Jack. You've been out. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day in the show. The final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for proposal, but I think everyone wants to hear an answer from you. And that kind of decision takes some time to think over, so I figured you'd need a little space.
Thanks, Scarlet. You're right.
It's my pleasure.
She kissed me on the cheek.
Well, I'll see you later.
See you, Scarlet. And then I was alone in the room. It's a tough choice, but it's one I know I have to make. They're all such incredible people. I'd be lucky to be with any of them, anyone would. I sat in silence for a time, reflecting and contemplating what to do. Is it a life of excitement with Ali? A life of rediscovery with Scarlet? A life of enjoying the simple things with you?
We're going with Cat, right?
We're fucking going with Cat. A life of challenging our limits with Violet. A life of freedom with Terra. And then I just knew. I got up from the bed. I walked to the door of my room and looked at the room next to mine. There, I looked through the window and I just knew. I opened the door. Hey.
Hey, Jack.
You
You look like hell.
don't look much better.
I'm surprised your face is intact.
It's survived a lot now, hasn't it?
Yeah. You know, the girls are helping you ask one of them out today. They'll get the wrong idea if they see you here.
I came here for you, Cat, and only you. You've been there for me, even before I can remember meeting you. There's no way I could have ever gotten off this island, or anyone else could have, if it wasn't for you. And I know that there's so much we have to figure it out, and so much we don't know in this world. But I know one place that will do it. Cat. Oh, fuck.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Tears were streaming down her face.
I didn't want to hope for it.
I walked next to her and got down on one knee.
I tried so hard to convince myself that it would never happen. Because it was too painful to even hope.
I don't have a ring or anything, but I'm sure I can get one later.
You don't need a ring.
You can marry me.
Yes. Yes, yes.
I hate that that soundbite exists now.
Ah, new ringtone!
I love you, Cat.
I love you too, Jack. More than you could ever know. Wherever life takes you is where I'll go.
We held each other close and kissed for the first time in years. Memories flooded back at each passing moment. The day we met, our first kiss, fights in the rain, making up, the joy of just being with the person you love. The day I proposed to her, the first time. And now today, I'm sure there's many more to come. Here's to making new memories together, Cat. I love you. And that's Find Love! Oh my god. How long has it been since we started this episode?
It's about an hour long.
Oh, Christ.
Holy shit.
We could split that, could we? If oh no.
I think it's worth just keeping it as an entire video. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, this game, man.
Alright, thank you for sticking with us for that entire playthrough, if you did. By you, I mean the 3 people who watched the entire playthrough,
Yeah.
which is, again, the hosts.
But that's a wrap on Fine Level Die Trying. That is the first full thing we have done on this channel.
Yeah.
After nearly 9 months.
Well, we're never gonna finish Persona 5 or Final Fantasy.
I have faith that we will. We just need to find time for it, eventually.
Find time or die trying! Goodbye!
But I have to say, before we wrap up, just... I very, very highly doubt that any of the developers ever end up seeing this, but I genuinely see that there was like a lot of love and effort that was put into this. The writing was like we have said the entire way through. We thought this was a joke at first, and then we got genuinely attached to the characters.
And you're like, oh, joke, game, fine, like, let's fucking finish it in three sit-ins.
But if this ever gets out to a developer, or like they ever just come across it, genuinely thank you for this. Like
Yeah.
it's actually been a really heartwarming experience.
Those cat faces are gold.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everybody for, I guess, sitting by and watching 2 idiots voice a collection of women and
A dude.
a
A
guy
blind dude.
in a situation, in a harem situation.
Are we gonna flip the script next time? I have to voice the girls.
Yeah. Or I'll play the main character and you play the...
I have to get multiple voices.
Hey man, I have to do the same. That's all the point of throwing. But
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up.
thank you all so much for sitting through this with us and experiencing it with us. But that is, if you want to see, I don't know. Actually, no. You know what? We're not going to play this again on the channel.
No. I'm just gonna go through the endings myself.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
If you guys want to see the endings, I highly, highly recommend experiencing this yourself, because it seems like some of the choices actually made a difference, and there's still scenes that we haven't seen. But thank you all so much for sitting through our bullshit while we play through this game, and I hope
See you in the next playthrough.
yeah, we'll catch you next time on Box of Issues.
Boy. Bye.
Goodbye.